Hi, this is Tammy. Welcome to Tammy Talk. Our show is to inspire you into a place of healing and freedom. Stay tuned. Hi, and welcome to Tammy Talks Live, where there's hope. Thank you for tuning in. Our guest today is Jerry Eggleston. Some know him by Jerry E. You know, the big E? Yeah, we know him. But I also want to thank my co-host, Joe Heasy. Thank you, Joe, for stopping by.
Okay, so that's all with Joe. But Jerry's also part of a band, too.
Yeah, so
So what's the name of your band?
The Wise Men Ministries. Yes, we've been around for 21 years now. Most people don't know that, but we've been around for 21 years, and our purpose in the beginning was to reach the world for Christ. And we saw a void that was missing, and we stepped into that opportunity, and we've been blessing people for the last 20 years up and down the East Coast. And we've been really having a good time doing it. It's amazing when you get a chance to interact with people and share words with them, words of encouragement, and become a blessing to them. You know, I take it as an opportunity, and I don't take the opportunity for granted. You know, I think it's all because of Jesus Christ. You know, for him, we would not even be here.
So what made you start getting into music, like your love of music, and then you expanded it, like you say, into a band?
I heard you was very young when you.
Yeah, actually, it started. I was playing bongos in a band. I think I was 7.
Okay.
Playing bongos, and then we moved to the east side. That was on the west side of Baltimore, Maryland.
Mm-hmm.
Then we moved to the east side, and I still had that musical desire in me, but I didn't have no outlet.
Okay.
So my father played in the band. He played bass and lead guitar. And so I was at his house one day, and he had a guitar leaning up against the wall with an amp. And I picked it up and started just making noise with it.
So you started playing that funky music, what?
Absolutely.
That's what I'm talking about.
Get down on it.
Get down on it, get down. Yes.
And I started messing around with the guitar, and he said, "You want that?"
Oh.
I didn't have no intentions or going to get an instrument.
Okay.
But he said, "You want that?"
Oh, look.
And when he said that, it's just like a light went off.
Yes.
Okay.
And he took me home with the guitar and the amp. I was probably 13.
Okay.
Probably 13 or 14 years old.
So you're self-taught, or did you go to school for music? You know, to learn to read music. You know,
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I've done some theory training. I've done some community college training.
Okay.
A lot of it is self-taught because
that's good.
A lot of times I have nothing against studying theory and people's interpretation of music and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But if you give me a sheet of music that you wrote, I'm going to play it exactly what you wrote.
Right.
So where am I at in that?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not in that nowhere, then I'm giving you.
Say that again.
Improvisation. So
when you say somebody uses your music,
yes,
and you play their music,
yeah,
you're not. What are you agreeing?
Because I can read music too.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Oh,
okay.
you didn't know that?
No, I didn't.
Did y'all come here together?
Not the music part. Not the music part. I know she know a whole bunch of music.
Oh my
but
God!
Playing it,
that was good.
That'd be like the Little Rascals in the submarine band. So you saying to me is that you have to, because I hear a lot of musicians say that you have to play music like it's a part of you.
Exactly, it's a part of your fiber, your being.
Right. Just like you was attracted to that guitar when you saw it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So when you, in my case, I took the guitar home and I would sit in the kitchen and just make noise.
Okay.
I had
Some
other
would
friends.
say that was the blues.
Absolutely. Well, I'm a strong lover of the blues anyway, especially the guitar with Stevie Ray Vaughan and different people.
Okay, that's what I was going to say. So, what are some of your specialties? Like it's all like gospel,
Robert
blues.
Clinton.
No, I play everybody.
Ooh, okay.
You know, because it's music.
Yeah.
And see, I'm a believer that music it isn't
It's universal.
exactly. It's universal.
Everybody
You can't say because I'm playing this certain chord that I got the devil in me.
Yeah, right.
Because it's a major 7 chord.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
instead of being a major chord.
Yes.
You know, I didn't put the 7 in there, so I invited the devil.
Yeah,
no.
yeah, I've heard that. Yeah.
It only becomes defiled when somebody say something out of their mouth to defile
indicate that
whatever it is. So a lot of people saying jazz.
Your inspiration and their interpretation can cause a problem.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
How you like that?
Yeah, write that down.
No, that was
in my head.
What happened to the little bell?
So you said your interpretation of jazz.
I saw you when she hit it. You looked like what? You thought it was a ventriloquist or something?
Your cell phone.
Oh,
what kind of ringtone was that?
Okay.
Bring that again.
So you said the interpretation of jazz?
Yeah, well, jazz music, all that easy listening, inspirational.
Yeah.
If it's instrumental music, I don't care what it is.
Right.
If it's instrumental music, no words or nothing said to it, God can get the glory out of anything.
See, it's funny that you say that because I've learned that I like going to sleep listening to music. So I had to switch from gospel actually to classical because I found out when I go to sleep listening to gospel, I'm getting ready to
you're gonna start singing,
clapping and all that, emotional, and it's either crying or hallelujah, thank you, Jesus.
See, when I go to sleep, I gotta listen to the birds and the water and the ocean and all that. Because if I want to listen to some talking at night,
it's real.
Don't big bird talking right now.
It's real.
You should make that your ringtone.
No. I'll be like, what the hell?
I'm gonna record it this time.
It's being recorded.
It is real in the bedroom with his music.
I listen to that at night. If I want to listen to them talk, I'll listen to my wife talk.
Yeah, he want to listen to the talk show. He listen to me talk.
I heard something like I'm pulling out my shotgun, man.
So that is interesting that you just said, the difference in music and not being stereotypical or judgmental,
Yeah, I didn't know that a certain chord meant a certain chord.
Yeah.
Music,
it's inviting.
Right. Music has the emotional input in it where I could play a certain set of progression chords and it could create a mode.
But that's so funny because I've heard that too. Not just that I didn't, but I've heard.
Well, they did that in the Bible. The Levites, when they would march around like the walls of Jericho or something like that, they would send the musicians first. Mm-hmm. And the musicians would go in there and they would break up the atmosphere. And that's when the spirit comes in after the musicians and can get his job done.
Like in church, they let the choir sing before the pastor to get the spirit flowing, So if you're on high time with the pastor coming, all you got to do is deliver the word because everybody jumping around like popcorn. We got this going.
He sent us in there to plow the ground.
Miss Suzanne, you know those fingernails of yours kind
of long. But it's the truth. Or say like when you had a funeral. When you had a funeral, that's why they have that certain kind of music for that flow. So you're right. Music does dictate.
Music is more powerful than most people realize, especially with the way songs are written today. They're no longer written the way they used to, where back then they left something for the imagination, but now they don't leave nothing for the imagination. They come right out and tell you
what we doing.
Right.
Like if it was back in the time, like you say, when you listen to the Temptations, just my imagination, and you just smooth. Now you be like rat-a-tat-tat and all of that, and I meet you in the back, and you're hyped, and you're like, what have I done with the person?
Do that again.
Inside.
You can add that cuckoo.
It pulls that mode out of you, and it
plus
actually
these colors
dictates.
you really blend in with all that you just said. That.
Yeah. Back to the topic again.
But anyway, just growing up, and some people in the neighborhood also played instruments and stuff like that.
There was a lot of that going around in East Baltimore.
Absolutely, because we used to have stuff like the Battle of the Bands.
Oh yeah.
When every neighborhood had different bands where we would get together and play music and stuff like that. Those are things that we don't have no more. Because of the computers and stuff like that. Nobody goes outside.
Yeah, the block parties, remember?
Because
that's where the bands would come in too.
That's where the bands would play.
I remember seeing, what is it, Johnny Briscoe, the Little Beavers or something like that, when they were singing, bam, bam. Remember that?
No,
I don't.
Ebony Princess.
Ebony Princess, yeah.
Come on now.
Jimmy Briscoe.
The little bit. That's it. I had the wrong. But yeah,
the uncut version.
That's the uncut. But I'm just saying
that was pretty good.
That's all. I tried it, and I didn't even have water. I didn't even do that. But we had those. We look forward to those. You put the flowers and the tires around and painted the block parties and everything. That's it. Camp Concern. And they had music. So you're right.
Yeah, absolutely.
The water plugs.
And sometimes the bands would be headliners for groups that's coming to the Civic Center.
That's right. They would go out.
Well, it's so funny you just saying this. It was a funny because people talk about how much influence Philadelphia had on music.
Oh yeah.
But they don't realize how much Baltimoreans had on music either.
Baltimore at one point in the early years used to be one of the major stops for a lot of the artists.
Yeah.
Because they had the Club Royal.
Yeah, I was Avenue. Yeah.
A lot of
everybody came. James Brown
and his radio station. Remember Red Fox in West Baltimore, and James Brown had the radio station WEBB. Yep. Everybody stopped by.
That was in Walbrook Junction.
Yeah. So we were hot on the market for that. That was like another Motor City for like Motown represent,
And still to this day, it's just something about the blood of Baltimore and the musicianship. A lot of the musicians that you see right now on tour with Beyonce, all the major groups that's out there right now performing. A lot of the musicians came right out of here in Baltimore.
Yeah, a lot of them church-based too. You would not believe how many church-based came from, musicians started in church, whether it's vocal or playing the instrument.
Absolutely. John P. Key, his bass player, came on tour with John. He'd been playing with John P. Key for years. Drummers, a plethora of musicians.
Yeah.
And what most musicians did is, or we were stigmatized with our musicians where they would come here and take our musicians and leave. Because they said the only way you could make it in Baltimore was to leave Baltimore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Once you get to a certain level of
that's true. That is true.
You get to a certain level of musicianship, they would come and get you and take you. They saying that you can't make it here. And it's been a struggle for over the years with that because it had some truth to it.
Yeah, some people did.
Because you had to go to New York, or you had to ride up 95 to Philly or New York.
Yeah.
Producers and money.
Right.
And everybody's not meant to live on the road.
Right.
Everybody can't live that life. It looked like it's simple and it's the famous life, but it's a lot of layers to that. And it takes a lot of self-discipline. And it takes a lot of accepting ups and downs, peaks and valleys, ins and out, rejection.
All that belong to you. You act like you was running down like I'm like, geez, did I
miss the band?
Is this my wife? Is something I missed in the marathon? There's a small print going on. Don't stop me now. You ready? Tell me stop.
But there's a lot of truth to that. And everybody cannot adjust to it. It doesn't mean you're a failure or anything. It's rugged. It's very rugged. It's behind the scenes. It's not as easy as it appears.
It's rewarding when you get a chance to actually hear or see your stuff performed by somebody else, or even you performing it for some people, and you can see the emotional effects that it has on people through the songwriting. And I've been writing now for probably 25 years.
Wow.
I didn't know that all that time. I know
Yeah.
you right. I got some songs married to your cousin I won't put out.
So about the
Some
wise
blues
men.
songs.
No, they take some.
So in conjunction with us, and we thank you for stopping by today and sharing with us about the music essence, the essence of music. Where can we reach you, or how do we reach out? And the group, the Wise Men, they are great. They have bull roast, crab feast. They play at your weddings, bar mitzvahs, you name them. Tell us how we get in contact with you. They have CDs out. Please purchase. YouTube. Go ahead.
For y'all who don't know what a CD is, it's a little round thing and a little cake. Let me show you. The new generation don't know what these are.
Or cassettes.
This is a CD.
Or cassettes.
So I have some friends, musician friends. I say, I want y'all to listen to my music. Mm-hmm. They say, okay, send me a clip of it.
Right.
And I say, here's my CD. He say, what is that?
Yep.
He said, I don't have a CD player. I said, do you have one in the car? No. Nobody has CD. Everything's digital now.
That part, digital music, digital currency, you better get digital.
But you can reach me at JEGGLES612 at AOL.com. Or you can reach me on Facebook. Follow me on Facebook, which is Jerry Eggleston, or follow me on IG, Jerry_Egg. And or you can reach me on the Wise Men Ministries through Facebook, or you can reach me at the Wise Men Ministries on YouTube. So we're pretty active out there in the world for us trying to reach the world for Jesus. And again, we've been around for the last 20 years going out. We have a shrimp bull roast coming up.
Yes.
September the 24th.
You will enjoy yourself.
And we do one annually every year.
Get the tickets.
For the last 20 years. We've been doing them.
They're always sold out.
They always sold out. But because of the price of crabs now are so expensive, in order for us to do a crab feast, it would cut down on the things that we would offer at the event. So we decided to go with a shrimp and bull roast instead.
Tickets selling out.
Tickets sell $50. I don't know if I was supposed to put that out there like that, but
I'm gonna reach you. I'm gonna reach you through your cousin.
But I just want to say thank you again for our guest Jerry Eggleston, Jerry E, the big E, for stopping by. I thank you again for my sponsor, Joe Moore. More Assured Protection, the CEO.
Get it right.
Thank you for connecting with us. Again, don't forget to connect with us on Facebook, IG, or YouTube. And keep on keeping on, because life is worth living. And don't forget,
keep it moving. Talk
about it, because there's hope. Until we see each other again, tune in. Hasta la vista. And keep on listening to your music. Thank you for tuning in to Tami Talk. You can catch us every other week for a new and impactful podcast. We want to thank our sponsor, Joe Moore, CEO of More Assured Protection. Until next time, be blessed and go in peace.